Yo, what up, folks? The Boston Source checking in, and it's been a long time since I've been able to have my great guy here on with me. You know what it is. Hey, it's a Florida boy with a Florida boy right here. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? What's up?
Yeah. Of course, representing Duval County, my guy, the Galaxy Warrior, Nate Campbell, man.
Duval.
What is happening?
Man, it's beautiful, man. This is an outstanding time of year, man. Thanksgiving and Christmas, I don't celebrate those days. I just love the time off with my family because I got 7 grandkids. So
Yeah. You be having a whole lot of family time out there during this
yeah,
time of the year. So you'll be able to chill out with the grandkids and everything like that. Of
I,
course, yeah,
I was
like
trying to give you this one. Marco gave me this hat. Marco Don sells hats, so
mhm.
he gave me this hat. This hat is so dope, and gave me this hat. So
Shoot, man.
I'm
Hey,
already.
yeah, you might have to let me know where I could cop them hats, man. I need some.
Man, look, the Don collection. Or you can people can hit me up at Nate Campbell. Nate Campbell 747 at Gmail. Or you can hit me up at Instagram, my Instagram, the Galaxy Warrior. Or you can hit me up at Nat Turner Campbell on Facebook.
He's definitely out there in the social media joints. Like I said, man, my guy here got no filters. He gives zero fucks at anything like that. You feel me? So that that's why I be having these trying to get these conversations here with my guy, man. And I know that you've been doing your thing over there, Duval County, got your gym in Jacksonville and all that going down. So what's happening there with the gym?
Um, the gym is doing good. Got Galaxy Boxing. As a matter of fact, you can also reach out and get our own gear. Galaxy Boxing. This is the hat. This one of the hats. Says 3 time on the back. Um, just you can same way. Um, you can reach out. I take PayPal. I take um Zelle. I take everything.
Yeah, all types of things, man. PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, all that type of
And
stuff.
I have this in a jacket too. So
Oh shoot. Nah,
yeah.
yeah, I need to, yeah. You got to hit me up with that link too for that, man, because
Yeah,
of course,
I got it in certain colors. I only have certain colors left, like blue and or certain colors I have.
yeah,
This is fitted cap, so I don't. It's kind of hard to do fitted caps for everybody because nobody really know
yeah,
their hair size.
yeah. Yeah, but I'm up here in the DMV area and all that type of stuff. So I definitely would cop them jackets and them the
Well,
sweaters and everything
well,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
For sure, man. And like I said, you're out there, doing your thing with the gym in Jacksonville. You got the Galaxy Box thing going down. You doing some of the promotional things too?
Yeah, no, I'm not really. I'm trying to really stay away from promotions, but I think I want to start doing amateur shows.
Okay. Yeah, like host amateur shows there in the Florida area. That would definitely work there. Build up the young boxers out there in the area. And for me at least, going to the amateur events is just as important. You got to see these young kids coming up and building their way up to like
Yeah,
the local competitions, Golden Gloves, all that type of stuff.
it's a lot in Jacksonville. There's a lot of guys training fighters now. I had a guy tell me the other day, my guys be in shape. I said, a lot of guys, y'all train these guys, get them in great shape physically because you can't show them anything boxing. So a lot of these kids are just it's throughout the country, not just Jacksonville, throughout the
Mm-hmm.
country. They're getting a lot of aerobic training without a lot of boxing skill training.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. More of like the calisthenics type thing, and all that type of stuff. But that's a
Look,
whole different animal too.
every time I sit down and talk to an OG, they always say the same thing to me. Boy, you got a whole bunch of. I was sitting down with Don Elbaum on Wednesday. Don Elbaum is like his 90s. Don Elbaum is he helped get Don King started. Don Elbum said out of his own mouth, he said, there's so many guys call themselves trainers. There are very few guys that are teachers. And the problem is, teachers move slower than trainers. Trainers get a guy ready and put him in the ring, and teachers take their time. I had a teacher who made me just sit back and learn the basics. I just kept learning the basics. I got so sick of him pushing the basics on me. Now I wish I had him again.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be all about the fundamentals. It's the whole thing is that, yeah, like you said, you have trainers and you have teachers. Like trainers will, try to direct the fighter a certain way and get to, something there like real quick instead of like zeroing down on the fundamentals. Because once you get the fundamentals down and you're comfortable where you don't have to, work too hard or it's just, free flowing.
And the truth of the matter is, for me, the fundamentals, these guys are teaching these guys this hybrid boxing talent, hybrid boxing deal, and that's killing us. That is killing us. It's killing us.
Yeah, it's just something there that's kind of like, like you said, a real deterrent to the whole sport. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know why a lot of the programs of trainers are kind of like gearing these young fighters that way instead of just sticking to the basics.
Everybody, the problem is now, everybody wants to make a lot of money, and they're doing it. They're making a lot of money by 12 fights, but they're not. Greatness is so much less than what it used to be.
But they blowing everything up, after a guy like having about 2 or 3 fights, they blowing everything up, saying like, oh, he's ready for this now after like 3 fights or
I'm gonna get y'all fights. My first 5 fights, I fought 2 undefeated guys. I fought a 7-0 guy with 5 knockouts. My third fight, my fourth fight.
Yeah.
My 5th fight, I fought a 5-0 guy with 3 knockouts. And he was totally different than the other guys. And I fought between 126 and 147. I fought those weights. Yep. But I did on what they call the chitlin circuit. You know what I'm saying? Because the chitlin circuit, back in the day, chitlin circuit get your head knocked off. The chitlin circuit would get you out of there. You had guys like Emmanuel Augustus on the chitlin circuit.
Yeah.
You can come out over there.
Yep, for sure. And like you talk about, there with that 4th and 5th pro fight, like those were within 2 months.
And you must have looked at my record, didn't
you? Yeah. Got that joint, man, within 2 months. And
but the thing about it, I only had 5 fights. I had 5 fights my first year. I signed with the third fight, all my fights I came in B-side, basically. But the third fight was my fight I had with a guy named Jimmy Waldrop. God bless him, I love him. Jimmy Waldrop gave me my third fight with a guy named John Trigg. He was 4-6-4. But John Trigg really should have been 12-2. But tough journeyman on the chitlin circuit. I fought that fight on the Eric Harding versus Tony Tarver 1 fight. They gloved me up at 7 o'clock. I didn't go on till like 11 o'clock. So I sat there as a swing bout all night.
All night, yeah, one of them swing joints, yeah.
Right, I was the first swing. My 4th fight, I fought a guy 7-0 with 5 knockouts. 5th fight, I fought a guy 5-0 with 3 knockouts. If you look at the next year, I fought 11 times in 9 months.
Yep. Just getting in there, getting the fights in, getting active, staying active. So it was, be in the ring, back in the gym, then the ring again.
I was 12-0 with 11 knockouts. I fought a guy 18-0, 18-1-1.
But yeah, like all that stuff was like within the first, like you said, 2 years of your career.
Well, yeah, my first 2 years, I went from 5-0. I went from 5-0 to 16-0 with 15 knockouts, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I fought guys with all kind of records, but I fought guys I was getting called in on short notice, so I had to stay in shape. And I had no trainer. I was training myself for a lot of that.
Like I go to I pulled the stuff up here like real quick. Like you had one point there in 2022, right? You had 2 fights within 2 weeks.
2022?
I mean, excuse me, 2002.
2002, yeah.
Yeah.
In a month, I had 3 fights.
Yep. That's
my seventh, 8th, and 9th or 10th fight. 8th, 9th, and 10th fight.
Yeah, that's series of fights there. That's crazy. That like you had James Baker on February 10th, and you had the Joe Figueroa on February 23rd, and then Albert Johnson on like March 22nd of 2002.
And that was for a title. Albert Johnson, me and Joe Figueroa, Pop Figueroa, the best of friends. James Baker fought Mayweather going to the Olympics.
He was part of the Olympic trial joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
look at his record though.
Like for Baker, like he looked like he had fought like he fought like who's who guys out there. That just you, man. Like who we got on here? You got like Roberto Soto, Daniel Alta, Mesa Clay on there. Like, yeah, he fought a good amount of
What was his record? What is his record though?
Oh, his rate was like what 13-7-3 when he was on that. So but that's the thing too, right? Is that now you don't see these guys like fighting, guys like that kind of like stay active, stay in the ring. It's like, oh, I gotta fight a guy that's 22-0, and then the next fight I gotta fight a guy that's like 23-1, and if I don't get like a fight like that, then I'll sit out the rest of the year.
And the thing about it is, what they're doing is they fighting these guys who have. Look at these guys. Let's just do the math. They got these guys with these pretty records, but they built those pretty records. I'm gonna tell you something I know is going on. A lot of these guys are paying to build records for the opponents that they want to use later on. That's a fact. I found that out some months, about a year ago, and I was like, I was so offended by it, I stopped dealing with the people.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, because at times I kind of see, either it's something where they want to build towards a certain point with 2 fighters, or it's just something where they have this one fighter and they're just trying to build another guy up to, try to get.
Right. What they do is they build up a nothing guy with a nothing record, undefeated up to this place. Mm-hmm. Next to the guy that's been fighting, he's the talent. This guy's the talent on this side. Mm-hmm. This guy is the lamb.
Yep. And that's how they serve it up. But then what happens is like that feature guy that they got is able to, beat the guy that, pretty much got his record like, booked up and everything like that. That kind of boosts that fighter because he beat a guy that he beat a guy that was like, 23-0, but had a certain resume there, but just got embarrassed. You know what I mean? So
I was having a conversation about another guy some days back, that somebody asked me about him some months back, somebody asked me about him some days ago. And the guy's 13-0 with all, and he doesn't have any losses. And if you talk to him, they'll tell you he was good. But when you go to his record, he ain't fought nobody with a winning record of any merit.
Hey, that's safe matchmaking in a sense right there. That's safe matchmaking.
The fix is in the matchmaking. They don't fix fights by paying the guy to lose. They fix fights by matching right. The fix is in the matchmaking.
Yeah.
Like the guy like behind you. You want to let's get into it.
All right.
Pull up the records of the guys that you want to talk about.
Oh, from behind me.
We were talking about the Tank.
Okay, we got Tank, we got Errol, we got Crawford, we got Tyson Fury, we got Wilder, we got Joshua. And you know we had a history with the Joshua joint. So
I'm not gonna even talk about Joshua.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even talk about Joshua because we saw what happened to him the other day. We're not gonna talk about Tyson Fury because he's considered the best of this era. But I'm like, how bad is this era?
Best of this era, yet he lost to Alexander Usyk and almost got stopped by Alexander Usyk.
And the bad part about it is the guy's considered one of the greatest punchers in the history of boxing. I'm not arguing about that. The problem is that just goes to show you all of them have trainers. Only one of them had a teacher. Only one had a teacher was Tyson Fury.
Yeah, at the time, Emmanuel Stewart.
He taught him something. So what little bit of teaching he got from Manuel has made him better than everybody else. Because skill for skill, he ain't better than them. They're all pretty middle of the road, basic. Alexander Usyk just came with a more intent. He came with more intent. He stayed the course. Because if you look at Alexander Usyk's face, he was beat up.
Yeah, he was at that fight. He was.
But he put the most work in.
Yep, he does.
He stuck to the basics and made it work.
Yep.
Then you look at Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. I heard somebody say this the other day. Say Terrence played the weight game and then he played the weight game. And they said he waited till Errol couldn't make the weight. Then he put a rehydration clause in the contract. I was like, woo. I stayed out of that one. I'm like, he said, but then he broke it down as to why.
Yeah, this part of what we were talking about. Like Bruce Gas, shout out to Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz Boy.
What up, Bruce Gas?
Yeah, he says, why are fighters not fighting the best and only worried about keeping their oath?
Because of Mayweather. Because of Mayweather, Al Heyman, Leonard Ellerby, and the powers that be would like to make you believe having a zero is more important than having a great legacy.
Yeah, speaking of that legacy part, right? I know we got both of these guys currently don't have a loss on their record. But this is like, part of the thing of why I wanted to get you on. Like you had posted something that came from, a channel there, Boxing Voice. And they were bringing up Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis. And who they have on their resume right now. And if both of them stop boxing right now, who would have a better legacy? And one of them brought up that it would be Shakur Stevenson because they said, well, Shakur Stevenson won the WBO title at 126, went up to 130 and unified at 130, defeating Oscar Valdez, and now currently has the WBC title at 135 and has those wins over, like I said, Oscar Valdez and Jamel Herring and the like, while, Tank is, only, won well, he's been a 3-weight world champion, according to what they say, and but doesn't have that, I guess, that fight or that win that stands out as far as legacy goes.
I'm gonna say this for y'all. You ever notice how back in the day Mayweather never was undisputed champion?
Yeah, he was never undisputed.
Never tried. And this is the motif they all go through. They go up to each weight class and pick the weakest guy in each weight class. Valdez was nothing special. Tell me one of them that fought somebody that could have competed and been champion back in my era. Now I always say that.
Nah,
They
Valdez
were fighting our era.
Hey, listen, Valdez right now, he's about to, have a rematch there with Navarrete. Just be honest, I feel like he can't beat Navarrete. So
I asked a question, and somebody said, "Oh, you can't keep doing you can't keep saying era for era." I said, "Let me tell y'all something." And I said, as any LeBron James fan, you got one shot, 2 seconds left on the clock. Michael Jordan on the floor, LBJ on the floor. Who you want to put that ball in the hands of for your life?
they're gonna pick Michael Jordan. They're gonna pick Michael
For your
Jordan.
life.
Yeah, they're gonna pick Michael Jordan. So I mean, there you go. You got this era right now. Like I said, you got these fighters there, like with Tank Davis. Of course, he got his fight coming up here against Lamont Roach on March 1st.
I love Lamont Roach, but they wouldn't have took that fight unless they knew he was gonna beat Lamont Roach. It felt like it was a 70-30 fight at best, because Lamont is not a big guy. Tank walks around huge. Lamont doesn't. Lamont walks around at what he weighs.
It was what Lamont Roach was telling me the other day, but yeah, I mean, he'll be able to prove himself. You know what I'm saying?
I love Lamont. I know Lamont Roach. I love him, but I'm telling you, the people that took this fight would not have taken it if they thought Lamont Roach could punch Tank and hurt him. I'm telling you what the word on the street is.
All right.
The word on the street is the only reason he's taking this fight, because Lamont is not a one-punch knockout artist. Lamont is not the kind of guy that can hurt him and hit him and get him out of there. I said, well, he said Lamont got to put too many shots on Tank for it to matter. That's what I'm telling you. The streets are talking. But I like Lamont Roach. I think he has enough boxing acumen to handle his business. But I understand what the swirling words are.
Word on the street is,
Yeah.
I mean, they competed like years ago in the amateurs on a couple of occasions there. So they matched up. They were like number 1 and number 2 in their weight class back in the amateurs there. And, they've been able to do their thing here now as both of them are world champions. But we're, like I said, we're going to see them a class there, coming up at the Barclays Center on March 1st there. So, definitely.
Yeah, and somebody said, why would they put it in the Barclays? I said, well, okay. They were talking about putting it in Houston first, right? Or Dallas.
Yep. Houston.
Yep. I said, okay, neither one of them going to sell enough tickets in that region. Errol Spence is the only one that can sell that region. Only one.
I mean, I didn't understand why they would put it in Houston anyway.
Right. But what has happened is they're going to put it in the Barclay because Philadelphia and Baltimore can flock there. It's not that far. It's about 2 hour drive, 3 hours drive, or whatever it is. It'll
be about 4 hours or so for me, man, because I'm about to hit out that joint for the press conference here. So yeah, it's about 4.5 for me.
Right, it's driving. It's driving distance.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's driving distance.
So because I know Roach is in Philly.
Now he in DC. Yeah.
He's from Philly.
Nah, he's from DC.
Lamont Roach? No, Tank is from
Tank from Baltimore.
Right. Okay, so that's what it is. But I met Roach in Philly.
He might be going up and down from Philly, but
I met him in
DC.
I met him in Philly.
Okay, you met him in Philly, but yeah, his gym out here in the DC area.
So I don't know why they didn't just put it in Baltimore.
Well, they could have put it in the Verizon Center in DC. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Tank fought there before. He fought there last year. You know what I'm saying?
That's why but that's not my business. I mean, they're looking to do pay-per-view numbers. And I had to explain to somebody, I said, dude, y'all are missing this. They'll lie to you about the pay-per-view numbers. Ain't gonna be no big pay-per-view on that. They spending more money on these fights because of the inflated dollar. They pay more money. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Where would that fight have fallen in 2000, 2005, 2006, 7, and 8? It would have fell on HBO. Probably, if you're lucky, championship boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Winky Wright fight on ESPN for a title.
He had to travel and all that type of stuff there.
Shane Mosley fought and defended his title on ESPN. Or was it Tuesday night fights? He fought Antonio Diaz on ESPN.
ESPN ESPN or USA Tuesday night fights.
Yeah, Tuesday night fights. And no offense, these guys ain't nowhere near the fighter than Max those guys were.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is they keep talking, so much money in boxing. But no offense, every time you do a boxing match, Dana White does a MMA fight and outsells you by like 2-1, 3-1 or more. And he sells the arena out.
Yeah, in most cases, yeah. Yep. The only joint that maybe it was different was when they had the Canelo joint at the same time they had the MMA at the Sphere or something like that. But outside of that,
it's sold out. It's still sold out. Did better numbers than Canelo. Dude, let me tell y'all something. Canelo ain't selling like they think he is. Why you think the other contract he had, they had to try to renegotiate? He ain't making it. Dude, they overpay. They losing money.
Yeah, they and that's why they try to see if they can get him in there with Benavidez.
He don't want that smoke. He talk his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you a question. Now I'm asking, riddle me this, Batman. Think about this. Who made the most money in the history of boxing when you adjust for inflation? Who made the most money in the history of boxing?
Mike Tyson.
$2.4 billion. That was his cut. Mike Tyson literally made $2.4 billion his cut. 400 million, six times. The dollar's worth 6 times more now than it was then.
It was in, yeah.
And he made $400 million. That was unfreaking heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Holyfield made $350 million. Lennox made about the same.
Around the same. Damn, Bo could have got in on that too, but
yeah. But my thing is, I'm being honest when I say this, bro. The dollar's inflated, and I'm not mad about it. You can buy so much less now with the dollar than you could then.
Yeah.
In 1995, a house was 100 and something thousand, 195,000 at the most. That was a top end house.
Mm-hmm.
Now that same house is $450,000 or more.
Yeah, I would say about 500, 550. Feel me? Yeah. 500, about 450. So that whole thing with the money joint, like now it really isn't that much when you talk about like the Canelos or Tank, any type of stuff there where they get they talk about the pay-per-view numbers, but if you adjust for what they got going on or what they had going on back then, it really isn't all that too hot. Real quick, Bruce Gas asks, what's your opinion on Turkey LLC's his impact on the boxing game?
All I want to tell you is here. Who he want me to do an exhibition with?
Hold on. That's a good question. Hold on. I wanted to see here because that was going to be part of something here that I wanted to kind of bring up too. Maybe we should have an exhibition here between you and Chop Corley, man. We should have that.
Hey, Chop, man, let me tell y'all something. Chop been calling me out forever. He been calling me out forever. You see him calling me out in the Hall of Fame now? Chop better leave me before I hit him in his mouth. I love Chop. Hello? I love
yeah.
Top my guy. We can do it. I'm trying to get it set up where we can do an exhibition. But Turkey all the sheik not the sheik is not gonna buy it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like he'll be doing the whole joint with the exhibitions and that type of thing, man. I don't know what's up with all that. You feel me? But yeah, this is something here that we want to go ahead and have, man. I don't know, maybe because I know that Chop was trying to have what, how many fights? Like 90 pro fights before, calling it a wrap officially.
I don't know why. Dude, they robbing him now. Now he winning fights and they're taking him from him. But the close fights he ain't getting. His record gonna look like a social security number if he keep this up.
Oh man. Yeah, you be having like 4 or 5 different numbers for his record or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
It don't make sense, man. And I wish that there was a way we could do a really big exhibition. I got a group of guys that I would love to all exhibition fight.
Mm-hmm.
All exhibitions. And but they're gonna be hotly contested exhibitions. You can knock the other guy out.
Yeah. We need something like that, man. We need something like that instead of having what we had a few weeks ago with the whole Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
I'm so sick of Jake Paul. I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of him. I'm sick of him. I'm sick and tired of him doing the stuff he's doing. I'm sick of people allowing him to get away with the bullshit that he's getting away with. I'm sick of him. I don't dislike him, but I'm sick of him. I'm sick of all these, you can't throw this punch in the claws, this, that, and other. And if you say the wrong thing to me, I'll pull up on it. So I'm not the guy to do that because I keep my fire on me.
Hey, I already know. I've been trying to.
I got some boys that live on the island that want to touch him.
Yeah. I know I hit up our guy, brother Gary, Gary out there to be out before this. So Big Gary know about all that. You know what I'm saying? So
and my thing is, bro, if you say you what you say you is, be what you say you is. I'm gonna say it like that. As country like as southern as I can say it. You say you what you say you is. Show it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of him, man. You killing my sport. You have been allowed to make hundreds of millions of dollars, and you ain't fought nobody.
Not one actual like fighter that's been in the game that's been doing this shit.
I bet he won't fight Tony Tarver.
And Antonio Tarver been asking for that goddamn fight too.
I tell you what I want to do. Why don't Tony Tarver fight him and I fight his little brother?
Yeah, let's make that happen.
I'll fight the little one. Tarver fight the big one. Whatever you want to weigh in at, tell me what you want to weigh in at. But as there's no clause that says that I can't knock him out. All I can tell you is I want to go first. Tarver better be ready. Because I would gun him down. Dude, when they do this to boxing, it makes it hard for us to compete with. It's hard for us to compete with MMA.
MMA and shit.
It makes it hard. I don't hate him. I'm just like, I don't like what you're doing. And that's me being a man. I don't like what you're doing. Come out, dude. I fought my very first fight in 10 years in Colombia. I came out blazing.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried to rob me.
Yeah, that be the thing, man. Be going to these countries, man. They be trying to set you up, man.
But let me tell you something. I don't care. He had to beat me. I made this joker fight me. I made him fight me. Then I went to box him and banged him up, hurt him, the whole nine. And I said, I don't care what they do. My thing is, I didn't want to control. People think you go to Colombia, you get a controlled fight. I made it abundantly clear. If he don't try to fight, I'm not gonna pay him.
Mm.
What's up, Keisha?
Yeah. I mean, you had the direct there back in May, man. Yeah, that's when I was at the goddamn the motherfucking Canelo Munguia fight and shit, man. Yeah, you had to fight with Emilio Julio and shit. And yeah, they be trying to get folks, man, because they be having like fights like who was it, like Oshaki Foster fought, like what was it, Eduardo Hernandez or some shit. And if he didn't get the stoppage, then he would have lost the title then over in Mexico. So it's like, man, you some folks they be accepting these fights in these countries, and man, if they ain't careful, they get set up.
Well, I went and fought Victor Cayo in Dominican Republic. I heard him knock him down, and the promoter was trying to ring the bell early. I hit him with a right hand, boom, face first.
We tried to pull a Vince McMahon with Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart.
Yep, ring the bell first.
Yep, no. God damn, boy.
I actually said something to that guy about it. I actually one day he was in Florida with some fighters, and I told him in Spanish. I had somebody to interpret it. I said, tell him, I remember what you did. I said, I remember what you did. He said, what are you talking about? And I said, tell him in Spanish when he tried to ring the bell. He's, oh, no. I said, oh, my ass.
Oh, man. Yeah, you try to pull a whole setup on you, man.
I had to stop him to win.
Crazy. Yeah, that's the thing, man.
I had just turned 40. I had to stop him to win. But I don't mind that. I know where I'm at. See, let me tell you something. All these guys do. Am I froze?
Nah, we got you.
All right. I had to tell him, I said, bro, it ain't like that.
Wait, hold up. Yeah. Go ahead.
I had to tell him, I said, man, it's too easy for y'all. It's too easy. Y'all got it too easy. Yeah. But when you watch these guys, when you pull their records up, somebody asked a question about Shakur Stevens. Who have you fought to be elite? When I was coming back, you had to beat an elite guy to be elite.
And shout out to brother M. Abdullah. He says the legendary Nate Campbell, the Galaxy Warrior. What's your thoughts about Ika Biabuchi coming back in the ring?
Man, let me tell you something. I hope that he can do what I know he could do. Ika Biabuchi is the best uncrowned champion in the history of the sport. He's a bad mother, shut your mouth. But I don't know if age and medication and all that stuff. This was a man that threw the volume of punches of a lightweight, a welterweight. If he can go down to throwing the amount of punches the heavyweights throw and be accurate with them, he could probably still make a little bit of noise.
Yeah. He's out there, man. What is it? He about to fight on December 7th. There in Nigeria, man. It's gonna be, what is he about, like around your age, ain't he?
In his 40s.
Yeah. But I know that who was it that just recently fought? Was it Oliver McCall or something like that?
Oliver McCall just fought.
Yeah, Oliver McCall just fought. And that thing was on YouTube or something like that, man. And yeah, he ended up getting a stoppage victory, that was something you watch.
You know, Oliver McCall has never been knocked down or he's never been knocked down or knocked out.
Yeah, never been knocked down, never been knocked out. That whole thing with the Lennox Lewis rematch, that was just him, breaking down and all that.
He shouldn't have been in the ring. But no offense, bills had to be paid. You signed the contract. You got to get yourself together. I used to train in the same gym with Oliver McCall and his son. I felt bad for his son. His son could not fool with his dad. His daddy was a bad man.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he certainly was. Man,
stay out of the ring with that man.
That first fight with Lennox Lewis, when he caught him with that shot and hit him right in the jaw and knocked him flat out, I was like, oh shit, bro.
Atomic Bull.
Yeah, he was
Atomic Bull.
Damn, well, he had like Damn, his previous fight was like 5 years ago. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we used to train together at the Heavyweight Fight Factory.
oh yeah, out there by the casino.
Right across from the casino.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Cause you had him out there like Holyfield was stopping by there, Riddick Bowe was stopping
Klitschko.
by there. Of course Shannon Briggs was out there. He's still,
Klitschko.
Klitschko be out there. So yeah, definitely had like the who's who that's been out there at the heavyweight factory.
Randall Bailey. I was out there. Ugas was my sparring partner over there. I knew Ugas. I told people about Ugas a long time ago. I said, yeah, when he fought Pacquiao, I told everybody to bet their money on Ugas. Nobody wanted to hit me. Okay, I made a little money off that one.
Yeah, like talk about that Trey, about like working with those guys that were coming up in that era. Like you had the Ugas, like you said, who was in that era? Like you had Crawford, Spence, Ugas, Thurman, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter.
I fought Danny Garcia on 6 days notice, 7 days notice. I liked Danny Garcia, but I didn't think I thought I beat him. I knew I beat him. They put the pencil on me on that one.
Yeah.
But even then, I knew he was gonna be something good because, other guys, I probably would stop somebody else that night, even though I only had like 7 days to do it. He just had never seen nothing like what I did.
You had to join with Victor Ortiz as well.
I fought Victor Ortiz. People don't notice. I fought Victor Ortiz with a pinched nerve in my back, aggravated pinched nerve. Aggravated. I couldn't even put my foot down. I couldn't even run the last 2 weeks. Training.
That'd be the thing, man. Sometimes fighters take these fights, even with what could be going down, man.
Man, let me tell you something. I tell people on a regular basis. These new guys will pull out. They'll pull out for diarrhea. I got food poisoning in Canada and fought and almost crapped myself the last round. I was trying to hold it. But I was afraid if I got hit, I was gonna let one go.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. You got those type of situations, man. You gotta hold it in, man.
Yeah,
hold it in.
But I tell guys on a regular basis, I know some stuff about fights. I know a lot of inside stuff about fights that most guys don't know. So, who was it? Shakur Stevens. Somebody just called Shakur Stevens out. Somebody's father.
Oh, that's my that's Floyd Schofield, Senior, because I've talked with Floyd Jr. and I've talked with Floyd Senior, but folks know it's basically Floyd Senior. Just being real, it's Floyd Senior that's kind of like doing all that, and they're trying to see if they could work to have a fight in February, but I'm like I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Why not? If a man went through all this to get my attention, I damn sure give it to him.
Yeah. Like I understand that they want to fight. Floyd Jr. wants to fight. Floyd Senior wants to fight. Is goddamn Oscar De La Hoya that's saying no.
Bro, let me tell you something. They keep protecting these kids. Put these kids out here and let them fight. Let them fight. Otherwise, you'll never know what kind of greatness is in them. Let them fight.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, this has been the second occasion that I know about with Oscar, because you had the joint with the Tank and Ryan, and it was Ryan that was pushing the fight Tank. Like Oscar didn't want him to fight Tank at that time. But Ryan was like, no.
That boy, I'm gonna tell y'all something. That boy just went over and pissed on all of them. He went overseas. He just went overseas and got going overseas to get a bag.
Yeah, he fighting that kickboxer dude or whatever it is, and Oscar don't want him to do that shit either. Like,
so what? And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna say something. If y'all mad about Drake going after UMG, Y'all should be mad about Devin Haney going after Ryan Garcia.
Oh, with the lawsuit. Yeah.
Well, let me tell y'all something. He can okay. How many lawsuits he filed? We saw it. We saw it.
Mm-hmm.
We seen that. You can't change that.
Nope. Sure can't.
Can't change that. Can't take that away.
Like whatever happened, whatever Ryan Garcia did, can't take away how you looked in that particular fight. Like that was more of like a strategic problem. Like you already knew, like you knew that there was one thing that Ryan Garcia had, and you couldn't do anything to really stop it.
All I know is this here. You can't change what we know. We've been telling folk this about him. We don't hate him. We love him. I hope the best for him. But my problem is that I'm an old fashioned. I'm gonna call it what it is. You went down to Mexico, got 17 fights. I know about down there about the guy cutting off the cast, and you fighting and he putting the cast back on allegedly. We know about allegedly an L happening down there. They took it off the record allegedly. We know about a lot of things that were alleged. But on that night, everything that was said when he lost to the boy, when he beat the boy over in Australia, I swear to God, I didn't think he was gonna beat that kid because I thought the kid. I've been to Australia. I thought they was gonna cheat him over there, and I thought the boy was gonna fight above himself, but he didn't. The boy just showed he was just a regular club fighter who was lucky enough to come in and catch Teofimo slipping. But you go over and you beat him twice, which I'm happy for. But bro, yo Kona, the people now I'm glad he got a new trainer. I'm glad he got my man Nate Jones. That's what I'm glad it's about. You need somebody else that's gonna teach you something else. That's what you need.
And having your dad there being trying to be number one, man, that don't be working, man. Like you got something like that with Bill, or you got T.O. Senior and that type of stuff. And I just recently mentioned there with Floyd Schofield, Senior being in Junior's corner. It's like, especially with Floyd Schofield Jr., because right now he's like working with Coach Ronnie Shields over there in Texas. So
but his daddy's like the management part of it. So yeah. I get that. He's trying to make a fight for his boy.
Yeah.
His son got a good trainer. Ronnie Shields, let me tell you something. The only time I've ever been nervous about fighting a fighter that was trained by a certain guy was Ronnie Shields. He's the only time I've ever been nervous.
Yo, speaking of that reminds me of something, man. There was one fight where you were there as a trainer, and Ronnie Shields on the other side.
Yeah, and I was just there to help this kid at the last minute. But I knew the kid. I figured the kid would go and put up a good fight, but the kid went out there and stunk the joint up. And then the guy had the nerve to get online and tell somebody it was my fault that he walked. I'm like, hold on. I didn't even the same fight he took for $6,500. I had been talking to the people some months before to get him $13,500 on the low end, and hadn't even talked to him about the fight yet. He decided to take the woman he married to, who knows nothing about boxing, and have her negotiate the contract, and got less than half of what I was gonna get. I could have gotten 20 grand, probably 25 grand. If it was there, I could have got it. But then she sits there and she records him walking out the ring. I got the video of it. I got the picture of it, of her recording him walking out the ring. She never took her camera. It was dude, my mouth was like, ah! I was screaming. And now he's trying to make folk believe that I took advantage of him. But let me tell you something. I was working in the gym. I had thousands of dollars worth of people coming into the gym that week. Why would I want to leave and go leave my money on the floor for $650? I did it for him because our trainer, the guy that trained me, trained him and said, if he ever needs you, promise me that you'll help him. And even though I wasn't really even speaking to him, I went to help him. He said, I paid for his room and board. I'm thinking to myself, anybody who knows boxing knows that he didn't pay for my room and board. I gave him per diem. Anybody who know me know I don't go nowhere without money. Anybody who know me know I'm gonna keep me some money on me. Anybody who know He couldn't even use his credit card. Anybody know me know I got a whole bunch of them. We ain't talking about this ain't nothing new. We ain't talking about this being nothing new. Credit cards.
Look at that. Like that is wild, man. And they're try to pin that shit on you, dog. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
and the bad part about it is this the same Negro that was living in my house with me. I moved out of my house into an apartment and basically turned into a camp apartment. And trying to find the right house because you can't just go out. I didn't realize once the house was sold, I couldn't find what I wanted for that price. Everything shot up.
yeah,
I made so much. I made what I made. And then when I went to go back and get another house, what I wanted in the area I wanted, I couldn't get. I could get in another area farther away, but I couldn't get it in the area I was in.
Mm-hmm.
So I was okay with that once everything settled down. But this Negro took my car and drove off in it and cost me thousands of dollars one day. I met him at the door with my AR-15. Give me my damn keys. I was never gonna speak to him again. After that, after he walked out that ring and tried to make me be the bad guy,
right?
I ain't said nothing to him since.
Yeah,
he can say what he want about me. I'm finna put it in my book. Let's see how you said what you said. Now I get to say what I say.
All right, bet. Yeah, that's one good segue right there. Because I got to talk about that. That's coming out here on Amazon Prime. The Galaxy Warrior Nate Campbell, all of me, is coming out on Amazon Prime, man. Definitely got to talk about that, man. Wait a minute, where's the thing? Because I got the joint here.
Amazon. It's also at Barnes and Nobles. I want you guys to go pre-order it, man. Go pre-order it. We still punching out the last parts of the story. I'm not. I can't talk about everything else. It'll be like too big.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really hitting the high parts. That really talking about my mother, my father, and I'm doing a screenplay. I got a screenplay I'm working on. Cat Williams got just got his new movie studio, and I really him or either Tyler Perry. I really want to get with him about this movie. The movie I'm working on is great. It's actually something that needs to be seen. And black men need to be seen this. I don't know if everybody say Tyler Perry don't want a movie where a black man is doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch black men be great because we got some black men. I know some black men that are great former military, and the plot I got for this movie is it is Red Dawn meets Rocky meets Armageddon. It's that kind of action. It's that kind of action.
Yeah, we got to set that whole thing up, man. If we got to like crowdsource or anything like that, get the money put together, and you mentioned.
I'm talking about the guys I want to move. The guys like Keith David and good. I mean those guys that could be very big up on the top, but the supporting cast is gonna be guys that really about their life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't and somebody like me say, Nate, why don't you got to do the lead because you know I'm like they'll never let me do a lead in a movie like that. They'll never let me do a lead like that.
Oh man, yeah, that'd be something there to have a movie like that. But also, one other thing that was going down over there at the Atlantic City Box Hall of Fame, he was there, you know what I'm saying, and we had a thing there with Sean Bay Mitchell, of course, who was inducted on the Atlantic City Box Hall of Fame this year, and the next day we had a whole thing there with a comedy show.
Look, man, I've been funny. I'm from a funny family. We tell jokes, and so what happened was as we were doing as Buddy being in the gym with Buddy McGirt, you're gonna have to be funny. John David Jackson once told me, "Hey, baby, look, hey, what you gotta do is you gotta promise me you're gonna do stand up when it's over." And I'm like, for real? So I started doing it some years back, and I've been doing little by little when I get time. And I'm really relaxed on the stage. I really get I understand the relaxation part. I'm working on my punching out my jokes and working with new joke writers and doing a lot of stuff with good comedians. Like, I got a top 5, man. My top 5 is simple. My top 5 is Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Patrice O'Neal, George Carlin, and Dave Chappelle.
Mm.
And somebody can say, dude, George Carlin. I'm like, dude, George Carlin.
Yeah, George Carlin. Yeah, definitely George Carlin. You gotta have him on the list. Like
you gotta have him. He's the white guy that you gotta put in the list.
Yeah.
But
for me, he was like ahead of his time.
Yeah. He's like Bill Burr on steroids. Mm-hmm. And I love Bill Burr. Bill Burr is in my top 10. Cat Williams in my top 10. And Cat's like my number 6. But I'm like, it's kind of Cat is like that. I just love, but even though I don't agree with Cat Williams politically, I definitely don't agree with him politically. I don't agree with him the Michael Jackson stuff. I don't agree, but I get that he has a right to that opinion to make a joke about it. Mm-hmm. And I think that Dave Chappelle, the reason he's in my top 5, not just because he does good comedy, he made the statement that you shouldn't be able to police my genre. You shouldn't be able to. I should be able to make a funny gay joke, or at least try to.
Right. Like you shouldn't have any limitations to.
No. First of all,
a joke about
somebody gonna get mad. Somebody got mad because I made a story. I said something about retarded. I said, first of all, we called my cousin retarded Freddie for years. That's what we call him. We're not finna call him. We're not changing what we call him to make you feel good. We still call him retarded Freddie today. This joker finished college. I didn't finish college. And he'll still stare and punch you in the face.
But you still call him that, so
yeah. Dude, I won the world title, and I went to my cousin's house. I had to go. Once I got the belts, I went to my mama. It was me, my mama, my second wife. It was all of us was together going to my cousin's house for a big get together. They were gonna cook dinner. All the family got together just to congratulate me. It was just something for the family, just something for my daddy's side of the family. Mm-hmm. But my mama gonna always go because my mama grew up with my daddy. My mom and my daddy were never married, but she family. She was riding the family car with the other cousin when she died. I'm like, y'all were never married. She said, mind your business, nigga. I'm like, for real? She's standing up at the top of the sunroof in the family limo. Hey y'all, sit your ass down, man. Come on, bro. I'm in the car behind her, like, sit down. I tell people, I'm like, dude, y'all gotta understand something. It is 100% what it is. You know what I'm saying? 100% what it is. And so we get to the family reunion, and I didn't know my cousin Freddie was gonna come. He been living in Arizona. He works with other people like him, helping them get housing and this, that, and other, and get them, when they're not homeless, this, and another. And he's engaged to another girl. They just alike in a sense. Neither one of them own kids, but both of them are high functioning, right? And so Freddie's like 6'2", 6'3", and always was well dressed. He has a face full of gray hair, head full of. Actually, his beard was gray, and he was just gray on the sides back then. And he was 39, 40, and I was 36 because he was 40. He was 40. Yeah, he was 40. Close, right? He turns 40 before I turn 37. So I come in the house, and I ain't heard his voice 10, 15 years because he moved. And we don't talk all the time. He's my cousin. If I see him in the street, if I go to Arizona and I see him right now, I'm going to hug him and kiss him. It's my big cousin. And he was always looking out for our other cousin who was molested by his sister's father, and he was gay. We've always known he was gonna be what he was.
Mm.
He was setting your ass. He was always like that. You know, his nickname is Boy. So you got Boy and retarded Freddie, and they was always together. He always protected Boy from any backlash for being that way.
Mm.
So Freddie came in the house. I came in the house, and the room where I came in used to be once was the den, but now it's the entrance to the house. So when I came in, I heard somebody say, "You thought motherfucker." I said, "Oh, that ain't nobody but retarded ass Freddie." That was my exact response out loud. There ain't nobody but retarded ass Freddie. So he came down the steps out of the actual living room, former living room, down into the den. It's like 2 steps down into the den. He said, "Fuck you, bitch." I said, "Fuck you, retarded ass boy." This us talking now. And we ain't seen each other in 15 years. And he said what he always what Grand Auntie told him he could say. He was the only one of us allowed to cuss. He said, "Fuck you, your mama a hoe." She said, "Put on Athens Street," just like that. And my mama was coming in the door. Mama said, "Fred, I heard what you say." Said, "I'm sorry, Auntie. He started it." I didn't start nothing. And mama hit me. Said, "Don't talk to him. Don't do him like that." Mama hit me and hugged Freddie. And Freddie looked down over mama's shoulder while he hugging him. I said, "You motherfucker." And this is the way we've been responding to each other for 50 years at this point. If I see him right now, he gonna cuss me out. I'm gonna cuss him out. And I love him. I will kill you dead about him. But nobody stops to think that you don't get to tell me how to speak. That's the problem. I call my cousin Boy. I still call him, "You big sissy, faggot." He say, "You act like you want some of this." Oh God, I hate you. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. And then he want to give me a hug. His favorite thing is a hug and kiss you on the cheek. Go on, man. Go head on.
Hey.
And he does it to make you feel uncomfortable. That's why I can deal with Chop Quarter trying to make me feel uncomfortable. But this is my family. Dude, if you can't pick, here's my issue. If gays and people outside, if you can't deal with a joke, you don't want to be a part of society. Everybody cracks jokes about everybody.
Yeah.
I got a cousin, we call her White Girl, because we got a mixed family. She is forever talking about her mama. Them crackers know they be tripping. I said, "Right in front of your mama?" She said, "She know what she is." I said, "Oh my God." Her mama just shake her head. Just shake her head saying what and White Girl is, we call her because she's white passing.
Yeah.
She got her hair is straight when she straighten it, but some water hit it. She got a curly fro.
Mm-hmm.
But she is white passing. And you gonna tell me I can't pick it my family? Shut up.
Man, it's like, yeah, people that got so soft, man. Like back in the days, we was like, like I said, cracking, joking, joning,
Bro, let me tell you something.
shit, all that type shit.
My favorite thing to tell them, I say, "Y'all kiss my ass." I say, our sisters was better than y'all sisters. Our sisters was better than y'all sisters. You couldn't just call my sister name and have our sisters go run off and tell on you. The fuck is you talking about? You might get your lips split wide open messing with our sisters. Our sisters was sisters.
Yeah.
The sisters was sissying. I'm just gonna tell you right.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And dude, that's the problem. We done got so soft. Everything is so soft. That's why you can't tell me LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan got headlocked and dude. Stop telling me that LeBron would have been okay in the 80s with the Pistons. The Pistons would have beat the shit out of him. Rick Mahorn would have beat the shit out of him.
Bill Lane Bill.
He'd have had to fight Lane Bill.
Microwave Jimmy Johnson.
Dude, bump that. Dude, he went in he couldn't beat Kevin Garnett's Celtics. So what are you gonna do with the other Celtics? Them real ones. The longest running dynasties, the team with the overall best overall dynasties has been the Celtics. That's the winningest team.
Well,
So
they
you
had
say, oh, Bill
Bill
Laimbeer
Russell
was
with
better
like
than Michael Jordan. They won
nine
11 of 13.
championships to 11 seasons. Wait, no.
11 of 13 they won. Then they went and won 4 more in the 80s. Then they won what? Two more in the 2000s. Let's be
They
real.
just had this one.
Yeah, but let's talk about it. LeBron won. I don't even count that bubble title shit. I don't even count that.
I don't know. Some folks do because the way I put it is like every other major sports organization had to do something like that to a certain extent. The only one that really didn't was the NFL. So if you're gonna say like the Dodgers won the title in the bubble, the Lightning won the title in the bubble, Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Los Angeles Lakers won the title in the bubble. So you gotta say that about the other teams, and if you're gonna say about the Lakers, but
I don't think none of them deserve no title in the bubble. But I'm gonna say this here. You telling me that LeBron James would have been the same guy with hand checking that he is right now?
Not with his dribbling skills. He's not up there in dribbling skills though. He's not.
Bro, he just big. Sometimes we'll never see another LeBron James. You're a goddamn lie. We had all LeBron James. LeBron James is a lower level, is a much lower level Magic Johnson. So we will see another one. You'll never see another Michael Jordan. Because Kobe was not Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Kobe was not Michael Jordan.
No, stop playing.
No, he was not. Definitely not. He tried, but no, he was not.
He mimicked Michael Jordan from the last 3-peat, not the first 3-peat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize Michael Jordan only played 11 seasons for the Bulls, but only 5 years he went without winning a dude in the hardest conference in basketball with no support? Everybody had like Scottie Pippen. Oh, Scottie was such great support. I'm like, what are you talking about? Scottie Pippen was a pussycat.
I see the clip of Charles Oakley. I think he was like grabbing Scottie Pippen and throwing him around or something.
Punked him right out. Dude, let me tell you something. It took Scottie Pippen 4 years, 4 years to develop. Michael Jordan helped him develop. Now you got mad and you trying to dog Michael Jordan out. Dude, all you've done is made us look at you real strange. Why you ain't dogging a nigga that was fucking your wife with the Louis sandals under your bed? My bad. I shouldn't have went there. Too far. Did I go too far?
Nah, that's like who was it dude? Doug Christie or some shit. Who was it? Doug Christie and some other dude, and they had this shit going on. It's similar to that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna say this to your face, just so you get what I'm saying. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. And Michael Jordan, I love Michael Jordan. Cause even when his son was with the woman, he was still repping. Nigga, nah, my son got no business being fucked up with her. He basically said that. But why you go after him? This your boy. You can't do no. You can't. I can't. My kids do shit I don't like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I got girls, so you know the girls. My girl. Look, I tell my daughters, hey, hey. Yeah. But we're gonna have this conversation, let's have the conversation. It's just too easy for us to have I always get into argument with Montel Griffin about, oh man, he got 40-something. Dude, if you played as long as he played no high school in a week league, well, they make it. Scoring is the defense is not, dude. You can't even play defense like you once played defense. Michael Jordan scored as what he scored when it was the hardest to ever do. This man still got the highest averages single season, highest season average, career average, and highest playoff average. LeBron ain't never been the man. Even when he was in Cleveland, Kyrie did the work. How come when Kyrie left, he didn't win another one?
Well, on the flip side too, what about Kyrie though?
But they needed each other. Do you think? I guarantee you this. When Mike left, he left Scotty with all that good ass team. Never once did they make the finals.
Yeah, it's true. And he didn't make the finals there with Portland or Houston either.
Hey, there you go. Neither one. And he had, I think it was in Portland.
In Houston, he had Barkley and Drexler.
He had Drexler. He had Shaquille. He had Charles. He had all them old school dude. They didn't get close to the playoff.
Couldn't win with them dudes, man. Yeah,
right. So here's what happened. Michael Jordan left, went to play baseball, came back, and basically, I say this, if he'd came back in the beginning of 95, they'd have won that year in 96. They'd have won 95, 96, 97, 98 too. Elijah Wan keep letting you know how great Michael Jordan is. He know they couldn't beat them.
Because they had that year he came back in the middle of the year, ended up losing to the Magic.
Yeah.
They had a Horace Grant on that team, Magic team.
Is it Kenny Smith time? We could have matched up with Mike. Who was gonna match up? Who was gonna match up with Mike? Who was gonna do? Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna show you something. There's a reason that LeBron would never be Mike and Kobe would never be Mike. There's never been a time when they were ever going to be double teamed. They never doubled Kobe like they doubled Mike. They doubled Shaquille. Am I lying?
Yeah, he doubled Shaquille.
You got video of them. They had Jordan rules. They said, oh man, Jordan rule meant you couldn't touch him. No, dummy. The Jordan rules said that you got to put your hands on him. You got to foul it. They said we got 25 fouls on this floor. Let's use them. Let's lose. And when we use them hard. Michael Jordan did more. Let me tell you something. Michael Jordan did more for basketball than Bird, Doc, Magic, Kareem, and all of them combined. He did more for basketball than all of them.
Like he took it to the world level.
Exactly.
Like
if Michael Jordan goes overseas, basketball is dead within 10 years.
Yeah, but I mean, remember he came when he got that after he had that first title. That's when he had the whole thing with the Dream Team, and then he was like the guy for the Dream Team.
92.
Yeah.
92.
And that's when like the whole jump with the basketball went worldwide with all that. You feel me?
I was in here today building a gun. So as I'm building a gun, one of my nephews say, my little cousin actually said, "Cuz, is that all you do up here?" I said, "It's all I do up here in this space." I said, I do podcasts up here, and I store like shoes and extras. Mm-hmm. I'm a clothes whore. Let's just call it what I am. I'm a clothes whore, and ain't no joke. If I come up here, for something, more than likely it's something that I ain't wore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a whole long time. I'm pretty much like getting at that point.
I put it up here, right? So these right here.
Oh yeah, the Ghana joints. Yeah.
And so he comes up. They come up here. They love coming back here because one of my cousins love to come back here and try to shop. You don't wear them no more. Why don't you let me have it? If you don't get your ass I'm from back here.
If you don't get your motherfucking ass from that
Get your
goddamn
ass. Get your sticky finger ass out from around here. I know something. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt.
Like this. I know he'll steal.
Mm.
I know he'll steal. I know he'll steal.
Like, ooh, look at this. It'll be like,
Dude,
hey, if you
let
don't
me tell you
get your
something. We had an argument today about him stealing my watches. Man, yeah, that brown watch you had, I said, that was my watch, motherfucker. You gave no, I didn't give you that watch. Even your girl said, first of all, she don't know what I gave you, because get out from around here. Then of course they gotta go up and take my guns and look, man, I like this one with this scope right here. How long it take you to build this one? Same amount of time it took me to build that one. About an hour. About an hour at the most. What about that? About an hour at the most. I said I could probably build two in about 2 hours. So you gonna build me? No, I'm not gonna build you one. You're a convicted felon. I'm not building your shit.
Yeah.
Like this is why I do all my back here is why I do all my stuff. I come back here because man cave.
Yeah.
Man cave. A lot of folks don't know this. My man cave.
Yeah, I see all that. He got that stack.
Man cave.
Oh, snap. Oh, no. He got all them records holding it. Yo.
Man cave.
Nah, look at all that joint, man. Damn. Oh, there's Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah.
Yup. All right, damn. All of that.
And what you gotta do for me, and of course, I laugh at them, but they laugh at me because, bruh.
Oh, is that wait.
Culture Club.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a music guy. I like albums. I like records.
Yeah, it's records, right? You know what I'm saying?
Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah. I seen about that Madison Square Garden, man.
Yeah. Bro, I'm just an old dude. If for me, this just me doing what I for me, dude, somebody actually said, man, you ain't rich like this guy, that guy, this guy. I said, let me tell y'all something. I said, I'm rich because I can actually do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Exactly.
I say rich for me is totally different. I said, no, I didn't make the money some of them other guys made, but God knows I did okay. And I would love a big if they give me I give me a 2, 3, 4, 5, or $10 million payday doing a fight over. I would love it. I would love it. I sure would. I would love it.
Mm-hmm.
And all I would do is go buy more records.
Yeah, man, you got so many records there, man. I wouldn't be able to ask you like what would be a go-to, because man, you got a whole bunch of them.
Oh, okay. Go to for what? If I just want to chill.
All right, we'll run with that. Like you
Okay.
want to chill.
If I just want to chill.
Yeah, like sit there in the man cave and just be chilling out.
Okay. It would definitely be either the Off the Wall album,
Okay.
or the Thriller album.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the 1999 album. Maybe as far as albums are concerned, I got Whitney Houston. I got I got this Prince album.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got Whitney. Well, I got albums. I got
Yeah, that
albums.
was like a whole stack plus some there. What you
Yeah,
showed.
I got albums. I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite albums to listen to. When I'm up in the man cave by myself.
Oh, that's the Fred.
Yeah, the first time. That I mean, cause for me, I got like Howlin' Wolf. I got the Village People, bro.
Oh yeah.
I got a Control album.
The Control album, Janet. I went to that damn concert too.
Hey, bro, this is one of two. I got 2 copies of this.
Oh.
Yeah. I got Kashif. I got Music Aquarium. This the man cave. This is where I come to get off by myself and just, bro.
Yeah, go ahead and chill. But yeah, like you were saying, man, you got that, you playing the records and all that type of stuff, and you do the podcast there. That's the thing we're gonna be working on. We gonna set it up to where you'll be able to like do lives and do podcasts like right there, and put it on your channel and all that joint. Oh yeah, hey, yeah, you got George Clinton. He live out there outside of Tallahassee.
I ain't know that.
Yeah. I've been out. I was out there by his studio, but that was like years ago when I was out there.
Donnie Hathaway and Roberta Flack. I got the best of Donnie Hathaway. I got Extensions of a Man, rather.
Yeah.
I got multiple. Donnie Hathaway, one of my favorite artists. Man, I got. I was friends with Frankie Beverly, so I got Frankie Beverly and Maze, and I never asked Beverly to sign an album for me.
Yeah.
I never asked him, but me and Jubu talked the other day, the lead guitarist. I met James Ingram. I used to be friends with his nephew. Dude, all these singles are mostly
the little 8. Yeah.
I got dude, I'm a music guy. So people don't know that I started out before anything. At 3, I started out singing because my father was a singer.
Yeah, my guy Bruce Gas says he
Bruce,
got.
Bruce, man, you got to tell me where you at, because I travel so much. I'll pack a bag and come get them. Hey, Bruce, hit me up, man. Hit me and go inbox, Bruce, and get my number from James. James, give Bruce my number.
Yeah, I'll hit him up. I'll hit him up and yeah, y'all get in contact. Yeah, you can get up there where he's at and get that set up.
Yeah, where you at, Bruce?
You should be up there like further north of me. I think he's I think he's over in Massachusetts or something like that.
Man, I was just in Erie, Pennsylvania. I was just in Erie commentating till Thursday.
Oh, you said, hey, you same number you had from 2 years ago?
Yep, same number, ain't changed it.
Yeah. So you go, just hit him up, Bruce. Hit him up.
I'm dead serious, boy. I come get them records, boy. I come get them records. I love it. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing like hearing that. Oh God, that pop. And I love jazz. One of my prized possessions is "Bitches Brew" by Miles Davis. I have a original copy. I want to say I paid $100 for that album. I want to say I paid $100 for that album.
Yeah. You say you're up there in Rhode Island. Like, I mean, that's a little. What I had about a 7-hour drive or so from where I'm at.
This album right here.
That's Nita.
You gotta ask somebody. And I still, well, I'm telling you, I get it, need a bacon and brag about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whose Horns Been the Range? This album is very special to me. I was the first one to open that record. I bought that record brand new, and I bought it just so me and my brother could listen to it. I got 2 copies of this record. Bobby Womack.
Bobby Womack.
Oh, Bobby trifling and Womack. Boy, he ain't trifling.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh man. Hold up,
Bro,
man.
hold on, bro. I got Tears for
put
Fears.
this in the chat. Oh, the Terrence Trent.
I got Terrence Trent D'Arby too, but that's Tears for Fears.
Okay. Oh yeah. Hold up, man. I'm gonna see if I could. Damn, man, I was trying to put in that link for the pre-order for the book. Man, it's a long joint, man. I probably have to do a shorter link and then put it in the comments or whatnot. But also, like I said, I'm gonna get this copy of this joint here so you can have it and then you'll be able to put it on your channel, man.
Okay, do that, man. Hey guys, I'm trying to get my channel up and going. You know what? I had a channel before and I posted a video from the only person to post this video was me. The video is called Sometimes We Stay Too Long. By Tony, I forget his name. It's in the movie that Tyler Perry made from the play was called Temptation, but the play is called The Marriage Counselor. And that joke is something that sometimes we stay too long and we don't know the reasons why. I'm like, this song is like, woo! I want to put that in my life story. That song is,
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that this is the joint, man. Because you had like I had like one video on the joint, but that was from like October 2022 or something.
I was trying to start it over.
Okay.
And that's yeah. But I want to post all kind of stuff on that, man. It's just it's a beautiful. I tell you, that is just one of those. And you can watch the play on Netflix now. I think the Marriage Counselor.
Okay, yeah. I looked that up. I got the Netflix.
And I'm gonna tell you, Tyler Perry, he did some good plays. He did some plays that like, you're dogging us out on it. But no offense, if you're in the black community, more than likely, the man that's gonna be the heel in your life is gonna be a black man. The man is gonna be the hero in your gonna be a black man, and it's vice versa. If it's white, that's just the way it is.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much how it be going, man. Pretty much how it be going. You feel me? Yeah, man. We'll definitely work on getting you on started up with the podcast joints again, because I definitely want to see you just had your piece on what's going down in boxing and what's going down with the gym and everything like that. So yeah, we got to get you started off on that. So
right, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start shooting it video in the gym. And I'm not going to even edit it. I'm just going to start recording and go right through and do it. And let it be raw and real.
Yeah, that could definitely work right there. So yeah, we'll get that thing set up and everything like that, so that we get you started, and then we build up the channel and all that stuff with the videos and everything.
But before we go, let's at least I want to get this out of the way. If there's one fight you want to see right now, what would it be?
One fight that I wanted to see right now. All right, I'm gonna say this one: Jerome Bootsinnis versus Terrence Crawford.
Okay. That's a good fight. That would be the fight that I would want to see the most. I know we talked about the whole thing with like Tank and Shakur and right. I like both. For me, it's 3 fights. I love them all on the same. I love for them to be done overseas where the money can be made.
Okay.
Crawford, Boots, Terrence, Shakur. I'm sorry, Shakur,
And
Tank, Canelo, Benavidez.
Yeah.
Canelo, Benavidez.
Yeah. I like to see. Yeah, I definitely like to see. Yeah, those are 3 fights. You know, I would be like okay with, and like y'all put that up, then I'm straight with all that. I'm
That'll
straight
be a
with all
fight
that.
card.
Anybody around that, it's all right. But like right now, like heavyweight, you've done all you need to do at heavyweight. In a way, I can't find anybody for in a way unless if it's like maybe Junta Nakatani that's coming up. But
What weight?
outside,
What weight?
oh, in a way, Nakatani.
I said what weight?
126.
126.
At 126.
At 130, I think. I'm gonna tell you who I know will beat him. The boy that's fighting Tank.
Lamont Roach.
Roach will give him fits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because he punched hard enough at that weight to get his attention.
Oh shoot.
And he's real slick.
Damn, but I see this story right here. The fights in this day in November 30th, 1979. Dude, man, I don't really know, man. The only thing I remember around this time was what was that? Almost 10 years ago with Tyson Fury defeating Vladimir Klitschko. That's what I remember, but that was just 10 years ago. But 1979, yeah, that was before I existed, my guy.
No, I was here, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I couldn't remember that either. Oh man. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question though.
You got me
But
going.
yeah, you said Lamont Roach could get in the way. We talk about one of the young fighters that's coming up there at we're currently at 122 is Elijah Pierce. Like he's coming up as a contender out there and all that. Oh, he said what? Leonard Benitez.
Okay,
Hagler versus
Benitez, Hagler, Antifermo, Johnson, Gallagher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're all on the same day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's saying it was all on the same day.
Same channel?
I don't know if it's the same card though. I don't know if that was the same card.
And Hagler was over in Italy.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, because he had a whole bunch of them cards. His fights out there. So damn.
It's hard to believe. I met Antifermo. He was in Atlantic City.
Damn, he said, they're all in the same card. Damn.
Oh, Antifermo won.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it then.
Yeah, Antifermo won.
Damn, 11/30, 1979 in Las Vegas. Yep. We just had Willie Jensen versus Mario Chavez is on the joint or something like that too. Damn, that's some cards that they be having there that was just on like regular ABC. That's the the first couple fights that like Bob Arum started to promote and all that too. So
I remember when fights was fights.
You know what I'm saying? That's something there,
I was laughing. But I think every man deserves a man cave.
Yeah. Gotta have at least one room where you're just isolated from everything.
I'm looking for a new house.
Mm-hmm.
Area that I'm in. And I want to buy it because I'm single now. And this out here, because it's out here, the house is smaller. It's smaller. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, smaller. And I kind of want a bigger house so that I can have a man cave in the house. Because out here is apartment upstairs, apartment downstairs, in the garage. There's a garage, a storage garage, but it was turned into an apartment. I bet, Bruce. So now what I want to do is I want to have a spot in the house just so I can do my thing in the crib. And I can, but my thing is, I just like being able to. I like being able to have a place outside that I could come and grind on stuff and
work on things and that type of stuff.
you gotta.
Like have a
I
good
gotta.
yard or garage or some type of shed or something like that.
I gotta be able to build these fires. I gotta be able to build my guns. I gotta be able to build my because I want so much more. I want to build. And I got a friend I want to come in and put all my stuff in, like so I can do my own rounds and everything. But I want a big space.
Yeah, you gotta figure out there's
I don't need no place for the car. I don't care about the car getting wet.
I mean that area you got like a lot of spaces or sections where you could be at. It's just like you said, find about a good right one with a good price or something like that.
Yeah. I'm be honest with you. I'm looking for 20 acres. I want 20, 25 acres so that all my kids can be on the same piece of property with me. And I can build a big shed build a big shed out back. All my sons and all my son-in-laws and my all the guys could come down and we can do stuff together. And we can do stuff together.
So that would be something that you would have that like that large area like 20 acres. You'd be able to do anything you want out there with that joint, man.
And shoot my guns till all the cows come home. I want to put a big shed up outside. Get a I want a 100 I want a couple 100-yard, 200-yard spot out there where I can just shoot. Probably have to be inside though. Or at least put a big berm out.
Yeah. You have something like that. Because I don't know if they would have an area where it'd be like something where you could have like a forest or woods that be like over by a backyard or something like that. Then you could pretty much do that.
A break, yeah. But I want to build a 50 cal.
Yeah.
I'll build a boat action 50.
Boom. Yep. Just reload that joint. Boom. Just had like one and done. One and done with that shit.
Yeah, but ain't nothing like having a Barrett, man. A Barrett is I was shooting next to a guy with a Barrett some time back. And I was two bays down from him outside, and his reverberation from his weapon was the force that was coming out of the breech it was knocking our shot off. Everybody's shot was knocked off.
Damn.
You could feel it like somebody was pushing you.
Damn. That much off the reverb.
The bullets from the bottom of my wrist up to my pinky top. That's the bullet length.
Nah, I ain't see that joint, man. Cause that'd be like like real large or something like that. Yeah, around this size or more or something.
No, it's like this.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
My 308, the 30-06, the 308 is this long. Okay. Just from the pinky up is a 300 blackout AR-15. 308. 30-06. Yeah.
But this joint be like the whole hand or something like.
From the side. The 50 is everything from the wrist up to the pinky tip.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'll show it to you.
All right. Jeez. Yeah, imagine recoil from that, man. Trying to.
This is what I want to build. I want to build it right here. And I can't even build it with this. This ain't big enough.
Oh nah, definitely not. Nope.
This is AR-10. I machined this myself.
Oh, damn. But yeah, them bullets definitely wouldn't. You definitely couldn't use them bullets on something like that.
Right here, there's a magnifier.
Yeah, attach it on that joint.
I can put it behind my scope and magnify my scope. Say my scope is whatever it is, I can put that behind and magnify it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a gun guy, man. I like it all. I like all of that.
Yeah, it's like you said, you gotta have that, that space. Get a house in the spots that have the space, like really, use all of that type of stuff. So that's the thing that you looking for.
I want to put so much. I want to put that. Yeah, so for me, I get it. I love That's what I think I like. I think I get along with Terrence Crawford because he's a gun guy.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love guys. I love gun guys.
You was another good guy that we got right here. You know Gary Russell Jr., right?
I love Gary Russell.
Yeah, he's a gun guy too. So he got some stuff himself, man. He be out there with the truck and he be hunting around in these areas and that type of stuff too. So yeah, he definitely got that for sure, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna see. We can work on some stuff here. Like later on down the line. Like I said, I'm gonna
let's talk.
See, like I said, see what's up with the YouTube joint.
Yeah, let's talk. Give me a call about 8 o'clock. Let's talk about business part of it. Hey, I gotta get off here. I'm gonna go grab me a bite to eat. I'm gonna take a shower. Hey, let's talk. All right, guys. Yeah. Thank y'all for having me.
There you go. We got the Galaxxy Warrior there, Nate Campbell. I'm telling you, you're gonna see much more of them here real soon. We gonna get that channel up. Hey, y'all better y'all check out this thing here. If you're checking out the replay, hit the comment section, because what I'm gonna do is, like, either through the comments or the description, I'm gonna put in that link for the book that's coming out. It's supposed to be released in
March 7th.
March. They said about March 7th or something like that.
March,
so y'all be able to pre-order the book. Yeah. So y'all be able to pre-order the book. All right. So, all right, my dude. We'll check it later. For sure.